Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Before we even get started, if you are new to the channel and you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys hit that little bell so you guys are notified when we post and make new uploads. We be dropping bangers. Like, I don't just say that. Like, I think we really do drop bangers, right?
I think
But y'all agree, for you guys that are subscribed, do we drop bangers? Let us know in the comments. Today, we will be talking about something a little more serious. Well, it's not like hella serious. It's not like we're sad or anything like that, or like we're breaking up or anything. So you don't have to think it's that. But today, we're gonna talk about how social media has been affecting our relationship and kind of how we've been dealing with a lot of things related to that. And this is kind of like more of a video where we sit down and we talk and we kind of let you guys know a little bit more about us. I know we post a lot of pranks, and a lot of people in our comments ask us to post stuff where they can kind of learn a little bit more about us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about this and like how we feel. Also,
yeah,
we have a little crab boil. Well, this isn't little. We got crab boil. What did you get?
Potatoes.
Crab legs and potatoes?
And corn.
Well, I got crab legs, shrimp, potatoes, and I think I asked for sausage, but I don't see the sausage.
We got some crab cakes, as you can see right here. I'm really excited about these.
I love crab cakes. They're so good.
Too.
And what else do we got?
So this is our crab mac and cheese, and then we put like the bacon on the side.
I just gotta take a bite. I'm sorry, you guys.
He's been saying that he's hungry like for, I don't know, like 2 hours.
I have not eaten since breakfast, which was like at 10 in the morning, and it's now 7:47. So I'm pretty hungry. Before we hop into today's video, we wanna let you guys know that this is sponsored by Fair Elections Center. There's a really big presidential election coming up, which I'm sure you guys are aware of. If you're not, we're here to tell you that there is. So we are here to let you guys know how important it is to vote and exercise your right to vote. As young people, it's really important for us to get out and actually go vote, because we are a really big part of the electorate, and literally voting right now can directly impact our future, and that's why it's so important for us to get out and go do that.
So there is other reasons why you should vote other than your presidential election. You're also voting for local officials that do decide on important issues such as public transportation funding, affordable housing, and local sales tax.
Like Carla said, you guys are voting for more than just a president. You guys are also voting for district attorneys, sheriffs, people on the school board, mayors. You know, all these things affect literally the things right around you. Because I used to think also that, yeah, like the president is the president, but he doesn't really directly affect me. But the things that you go out and vote for, you can vote for change for things that are in your local environment as well. So you can see like direct change. Well, hopefully you'll see direct change. We also want to let you guys know that there is power in every single vote. Don't think that your vote doesn't matter. In the last presidential election in certain states, less than 25,000 votes determine the winner. So your vote counts. Don't think that it doesn't count, because it really does. Also, I know you guys, well, at least I see on my timeline, I see a lot of voter suppression, which is like when they make it really difficult for you to vote. This is a tactic that tends to be used around this time, and I want you guys to not be afraid of that. Still go out and try to vote. The reason why we're saying this in our video today is to help you guys find resources to help you get out and vote. So if you don't know what to do or where to go or who to ask, we're about to tell you.
You guys can make a plan to vote, which is check your registration. If you're not registered, check your state if you have same-day registration. If you are registered, you can check your state to see if you have early vote. And we know that voting can be a little bit confusing. I know it was for me as well, but don't let that silence your vote. So make sure to check out Campus Vote Project for all your voting resources, and we'll link it down below on the description box. So make sure to check that out right now.
And we about to hop back into this video because I'm hungry as hell. We're gonna talk about how social media has been affecting our relationship. Like I said, this is a topic that we wanted to talk about for a while. And I think I can start off by saying, being in a relationship that's on the internet and that is public and that everybody kind of sees, it's a very stressful situation. And I know a lot of people are gonna say like, oh my God, like that's the life you chose. Like that's what you chose. Like, I feel you on that. I feel you. As far as your mental health goes, there's just so much that you have to deal with. Not even just being a couple on the internet, but like just being someone that chooses to, I guess, entertain people. Would that be the right term?
Yeah.
So we've been together since like January 2017. That's like almost 4 years now. And when we first got together, I don't think we even posted each other on social media at all.
Not at first. Like at first we really wanted to keep our relationship really private because obviously he was already pretty popular on social media. I mean, he was on Vine, you know, he did all these different things. So he was already a pretty well-known guy. I kind of was starting off like a little bit. He's been in the game, I would say, longer than I have.
In the game?
Well, I'm just saying like social media game, you've been in it way longer than I have.
I know what you mean.
So when we got together, I felt like we had a lot of pressure. So we just wanted to keep our lives pretty private. He came from like a Playboy stage, I would think.
A Playboy?
Yes, you were.
I was showing him this crab cake. Look at this crab cake.
You're trying to like make me not talk about
Look at that crab cake. Ooh.
Get out of here.
What?
So Cayman did have a Playboy. I think he had a Playboy.
Are you talking about a
Maybe
face?
you weren't. Maybe, but like that's how.
Okay, so you had a Playgirl face.
No, I didn't. I was just like an Instagram girl.
It's cap. Okay, go ahead.
You know, there was like a lot of girls following him and like he had a lot of girl fans and he was single, never had a girlfriend the whole time. So I felt like I was like, dang, I'm about to like, I felt like girls are gonna hate on me now because obviously like,
well, it's
like a Justin Bieber, like, you know how like Justin Bieber got with Hailey or Selena, for example. He was off the market. So kind of girls' dreams of like maybe one day was crushed.
She's gassing it, okay? By that point, I'm already washed up. Nobody care about me like that.
Okay, but like,
I don't have no
but you're not gonna tell me there wasn't girls that were upset that me and you got into, once we posted it publicly.
Well, I first posted a video of me and Karla on my YouTube, and it was like my girlfriend. It was the first video she ever was in. It was like my girlfriend reacts to my vines or something like that. And in all the comments, they were just going in on her like, we don't like her. Like she's not really there for you or some hellish. You know how people would be.
Yeah. So I was just like, dang, like they really don't with me. That was one of the reasons why we kept our relationship so private the very first couple months, and then later on it was just like there was no way of hiding it. We were always together, we were always doing something, so people eventually caught on to us dating. So it was just like, why hide it? And we kind of were like, okay, well, I accepted all the backlash he basically got from dating me, and honestly I didn't really think people that followed me hated the fact that we were in a relationship.
I'm about to start eating.
But
why you want to be like me?
Because I am hungry too. I
thought you was telling your side of the story.
Oh, but that is side of my story. So that's why, one of the reasons why we obviously kept that part of our relationship so private. That was just the beginning of the problems and things that come with a couple where everyone basically watches your every single move 24/7.
At first, we didn't really show each other because obviously the moment you make something public, everybody has an opinion on it. That's kind of something you want to avoid, but at the end of the day, you can't really avoid it. You want to show off. Like, I would like to show off who I'm with. I don't want to be one of them guys that just don't show their girl. So like when we first met the first year, we weren't doing YouTube. We weren't just posting hella pictures together and doing like the whole couple thing where couples just post hella shit all the time. It was just us having a relationship. We were just like at different points in our lives, like compared to now. Like I said, I always like to be in front of the camera. Like I've always been like that. And Karla never wanted to do YouTube. Like she was just like, no, I'm not doing that. Like I don't want to do that. Like I don't.
I was very just like annoyed because I was so camera shy. Like obviously I did pictures, that's all I would do. And that's how he met me. Like I never did any YouTube and nothing. He would always be like wanting to do videos and I'm like, oh no, like take me off, or oh I don't like how I look, or
basically she was just camera shy, which a lot of people are. Like it's a whole different thing when like you sit in front of a camera and like you have to show people your personality and you have to like do a lot, and if you're never used to doing that, it's something really different. So that's kind of how she was. Then we started doing our YouTube and it kind of did pretty well in the beginning, and now we're at this point, and I can just say like the moment that I feel like we started to really grow together, I feel like it just came with a lot of drama. Now there's either girls or there's people that try to like tear down your situation. One of the main things that really drives me nuts is just people that are miserable and like they see people that are happy and then they want to like tear them down. As we're doing this YouTube and as we're just trying to just be good people and like do and just be ourselves, it's like there are a lot of comments and there are a lot of things that we see that aren't really okay. So there's that side of it. Girls either making up a story. It's mainly like the girl side trying to break up. Like I really don't feel like guys just be like, oh yeah bro, like I think the Dodgers literally just won right now, so they're popping off fireworks, stuff like that. Or I hope it's not gunshots, because that would be bad. To me, like, this doesn't really feel like a job. It feels like it's really fun. Like, I don't know about you. Do you have fun?
No, I actually do have a lot of fun doing it, especially because I get to basically share time with my boyfriend, which I would already probably do. It doesn't make me feel like it's a job really, because it's like we do these things on like a normal basis. The only thing that makes it different is basically a camera. And that's basically it. Obviously you have to put hours into it and like edit and stuff like that. But other than that, those two things, like editing and actually just having the camera out, there really isn't much of a difference in our relationship at all.
Damn.
I think that's what also makes it such as like a special job for the both of us, because we're very, very fortunate and blessed to be in like this career. At first, I think people just didn't really, that looks really good. At first, if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would ever be on YouTube, to be honest. Like he said, I was like very camera shy before. I wasn't really comfortable with it. I didn't really get it. I never really thought about it. I think I was just scared to try it out, I guess. But I overcame my fear. We decided to basically make a YouTube channel together, and then I just saw so many things growing.
I wanted her to get on YouTube because like I feel like I got to see a side of her that people in that time didn't get to see. Like a lot of people, well, because even before I met her, I just assumed she was just stuck up and she was from LA and she was gonna be on some stuck up vibes and and that's just not really her. I wanted other people to be able to see that, because I just feel like you're not able to see a person's, like I feel like Instagram is really fake. I don't think it's all fake, but I think like you can portray a certain image on Instagram, you can get away with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like on YouTube, you can't get away with just not having no type of personality whatsoever. You know what I mean? I really wanted people to see Karla the way that I see Karla. But like I just wanted her to overcome that fear, because I just knew that this is something that she can definitely do. She's really, really funny. Well, I guess you don't make a lot of jokes, but she's like real life funny, where she doesn't really think she's being funny, but she does funny ass shit all the time.
And then I get mad.
And then she gets mad because I laugh at her, but she's really, really funny. And I was like, okay, we should get on here. I feel like we're really blessed. I would never complain about like how hard it is or whatever. Like I just feel like we're truly blessed, and there's no other job that I would ever really want to do, because honestly, like I could never go back to doing anything that I was doing before. Could you?
No.
So I'm saying, so with that, like I feel like we're blessed, but then I feel like there's an enormous amount of pressure. Well, with our relationship, we talk about balance a lot. We really try our best to balance our social media side and our real relationship side. And like if you do too much of either or, the other side gets you just become off balanced.
Yeah.
And so if you guys haven't noticed, like the reason why we don't post every other day is because literally it drives us crazy, messes up our real life and our real relationship. There was one point where we tried to do something like that, and
it didn't work.
What it causes is it causes us to argue. You can see it in our videos, like we'd have to literally fake being happy, and then right after it's done, you'll be mad, because we're so focused on just putting out content that we don't think about the things that actually help building our relationship. So really early on, we decided like, okay, we're gonna post when we wanna post. I'm not gonna post because this person's posting, or we gotta get more subscribers. Like to be honest, I love every subscriber we have, but I'm not thinking to myself like, we need to get to 1 million by tomorrow. We need to do this. I just really genuinely want people who are subscribed to us and you guys that are watching to like us for us. And like at whatever rate we grow, we just grow at that rate.
Yeah. Quality over quantity for us personally, and we don't have to do double the work. And I think that is very important, because every time we do post for you guys, it's a quality good video, and you know, like we're just not doing it for the shits and giggles of like it's just gonna be up. Honestly, in our own relationship, we're always ourselves no matter what. That's what I really love about our relationship. Like I don't think we've ever came to the point where we're just different people. We are changing because this person's doing this, that person's doing that, so we need to do it. We'll never get to that point, because this is our relationship. This is like everything. Like, so we're not gonna strive or do something that's gonna make us uncomfortable, or it's gonna fuck up our moods, or just gonna fuck up our relationship. Like that's just not what we're gonna do. And even if it comes down to work, we'll always make sure to balance our relationship and work no matter what. Like our priority is our relationship. Always say that. Like
yeah, that's the priority before anything.
That's before filming, before work, before anything, because if we're not good, it's just not gonna work at all. It's just gonna be a bunch of fakeness. It's not gonna be organic. It's not gonna be a good video. It's just not. Obviously at the beginning we didn't know what to expect or what to do. We didn't even know it was gonna grow to this point, really. We just tried it out. I'm glad that we both very like prioritize our relationship first, no matter what it is or how many subscribers we get. Or I'm just really, really happy in my relationship, and I can truly say like, dang, I can truly say that I'm happy in my relationship, and that's what makes me happy. And it's just such a bonus on top of that, that you guys get to be a part of it, to like see us grow. Like, we've grown a lot over the years, and I'm so happy and blessed. And obviously I hope you guys see that as well, because we'll always be ourselves no matter whatever numbers we hit, whatever we do. Like, we're always just gonna be true to ourselves.
I want you guys to hold us accountable if you feel like we're not being ourselves anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how people be like, oh, you did this and you changed. You let the fame change you.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe that as a person you should grow, and like you shouldn't be the same person that you were a couple years ago. But at your core, we are always the same people. And anybody who's hung around us, or if you really watch our videos and pay attention, I think we're just really solid people. We don't live and try to please other people or their expectations. We kind of do our things that, like, in the way that we want to do it. But there's also like a side of it, like especially recently, that I feel like we've been going through, like from the moment like the pandemic situation started. In the beginning it was cool, like, you know what I'm saying, we were all chilling and we were inside and like, okay, it's gonna be a couple weeks, and like it's like a little mini vacation, and then like it got stretched out. Literally this year we had so many like dreams of just traveling, because like one of our main things that we like to do is travel and just experience things. Right before that we went to like concerts, like we were doing things that kind of were out of our element. We usually are homebodies, and right before all that we did so much stuff, and we had so many plans to do so much more. It all kind of got cut. Some of our deals got cut. Some of like the opportunities that were maybe on the table were gone. Literally, you guys probably don't even know, but even on the YouTube side, like physically making money on YouTube during that first couple months of the pandemic, like it affected that side. So everything in our life kind of all got affected. We also got our Tesla in the middle of a pandemic, so we just got a brand new car that's really expensive, which we love, but like we couldn't go anywhere. We had to stay inside. Yeah. Just roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, and mentally for people like us, like that is a lot. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I just been feeling like lately that almost every day just kind of feels like the same type of day. It's about to be Halloween. It doesn't feel like Halloween. All the holidays don't feel like a holiday. It kind of just puts me in this like fucking weird ass mood, and I love being with her 24/7, but you know, there's just them days like it's just like, like what are we gonna do? It's causing us to really have to get creative and really just find out, you know, what's really important to us. I think it's actually on the brighter side, it's helped us figure out kind of what we really do like. We've had some really deep talks just about our relationship and like where we want to go and where we want to be. It's a lot, and I'm sure you guys can kind of relate to that. So I always enjoy where we're at in a relationship, regardless of what we do on social media. I don't care if we like fall off or whatever the you want to say. The whole goal of our relationship for me is just to not fall off with you. Like that's just the most important thing. Yeah. So if you guys don't see us post, or you guys don't see us be as active, just know like we're probably working on ourselves, or we're working on our relationship, and we're just trying to keep a healthy balance of everything. And I hope you guys can tell when you watch our videos, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we just don't want this to like consume over our lives, potentially ruin a great relationship. Because before this, like obviously we're just a normal couple, like we did normal things, and now like that we have strived together and we are building something together, it just feels amazing. But I'm just really happy.
Everybody has their thing, her thing, pictures, outfits, looks.
It's easier.
She's a walking look. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. You can't even lie. That's facts. And I have my thing. There was a certain time where I wouldn't even wear like a certain type of shirt or a certain type of pants or something, because I felt like it was weird or something and I couldn't pull it off. But it's like there's stuff that we both add to each other, and there's stuff that we both balance each other out with to kind of just help each other grow in different areas. And that's kind of what you see in our channel. Back to the whole point of like how it's affected us. I don't think it's really affected me as a person at all, or like her as a person at all. I think we genuinely are those people. Like I said, if we get 10 million subscribers and we become millionaires and we have all this material stuff and all that, I genuinely don't feel like I would ever change who I am. Anybody that knows me and has seen me, like, you know for a fact that's really how I am. If any of you guys come up to us on the street or see us, or like, I'll probably be shy to see y'all. Yeah. I'm not gonna be like,
he's the shy one.
Oh, I'm too, oh, we have this and that. Like I can't, like we just,
that's not in us.
We're just, we come, like, trust me, we come from like places of like, that just make us extremely humble. Yeah. Like, yeah, we got our moments where we be feeling ourselves maybe, but like we come from really humble beginnings, and like everything that we do is literally just like a blessing. So we just get extremely happy. We're always appreciative, and we know like we're kind of lucky in a way. We know we don't want to lose it, but we also know like, okay, let's focus on us before anything, and that's kind of how our comes out, and I think it comes out pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
I think we're just ourselves 100%, even if it is just the cameras. And I know like there's some people that make a facade up or a personality in front of the camera, but is a completely different person outside of the camera. Like that's not us at all. Like this is not just me saying this. I know a lot of people probably say this, but they're lying. This is really just me, and I've always been like a person where I don't give a f if you don't like me. At the same time, I'm not a rude person. Like maybe I can look like one, but once you get to know me, like I'm probably the nicest, most humble person you could ever be. And my own friends tell me like, you've never changed. And they'll tell me right to my face like, you've never changed. You've been the same Karla we met. That's something that I take pride in, because I'm so glad I didn't get consumed by all this basically. So
yeah, because it's very easy to get caught up in.
Easily, yeah. For some people, some people get lost in the sauce. That's what I always say. A lot of people get lost in the sauce, and they get a little bit of like fame, they get like likes, or they get a certain amount of views, and they just start, y'all know we mean, they just start acting real funny, real like, bro, why are you acting like that? I don't really know where this video is gonna go. I just wanted to let you guys know that being on here is very difficult sometimes. It's also very fun sometimes. But the pros always outweigh the cons, at least for us. Yeah. And I think it's because we have those core values, and we care about each other, and we care about us before that. We just wanna make ourselves happy. We wanna make our families happy. We wanna make the people who watch us, you gotta feel something. I want y'all to feel something. I want you to watch it and be like, damn, I like that shit. I liked it. I laughed. Like laughing is like legit healing. Great. Like you feel, you could literally be sick as, well, I don't know about sick as, you got corona, you could literally be having the worst day, and I feel like if you see something that just causes you to have a feeling, whether it's happy, whatever, like it's good. Like that's what we want to do for you. So if you are subscribed, we love y'all. Like we don't say it enough. We love everybody that's new, that constantly follows us and subscribes to us and keeps up with us and follows us on Instagram. There's a lot, there's so much you gotta do, but like the ride or dies, we love you guys. Mentally, sometimes this is a lot. So if you see us not post, it's for our own good, and we always prioritize that over anything else. But that doesn't mean like we don't care about you guys, because we know that without you guys, none of it's possible. But at the same time, I don't want to go crazy. So we've had a lot of down days. I've had a lot of down days
that have nothing to do with us or y'all. It's just like the world. Yeah. And the world is crazy right now. You know, we hope we can make it a little bit better, if that makes sense. This crab was good, and I'm full.
I did eat some of the crab cakes. They were exquisite. Perfectly splendid.
Perfectly splendid. If you know, you know. That's it. It's a secret club.
If you know, you know.
What'd she say? It's
perfectly splendid.
Perfectly splendid.
It was great. I just can't eat this whole thing by myself. Honestly,
we're gonna save it. We're gonna
shared one.
We're gonna eat, no, because I don't like sharing with you. Trust me, sharing with your girlfriend, it can go one of two ways. You can either share for real, or you gonna eat the whole thing. I'd rather you just have your bag, I have my bag. That way we don't have this
I'm gonna save this though, because I don't feel like, I don't wanna waste it or something. All right guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm glad we got to do a full on, you know, conversation. It's usually like pranks and funny things, but this time we wanted you guys to get a little bit of insight and get to know us a little bit more. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.
Perfectly splendid.